How important is participation in athletics to the admissions staff at an elite college or university? Is merely being on a high school team enough to gain admission? Does pursuing a physical activity as a hobby, for example, running or cycling, help at all? What if my child isn't interested in sports and wants to do arts? Does your son play golf, or is he a golf player? The two are very different. Being one will significantly help you get into college, whereas being the other will have little effect. Let's look at what the Dean of Admissions at Princeton University says. Then, let's decipher what she really means. We see students who excel at a particular skill and students who are well-rounded. And we want both of these kinds of students on our campuses. We have students who have worked their whole lives developing their skills, who have gone on to compete in the Olympics. And we also have students who have spent their lives perfecting piano, winning international competitions. And we also have students applying who have participated in athletics and music. And while they love the activity, they may not be nationally ranked or recruited. There is a place for these students in our colleges. The straight answer is that unless you're a recruited athlete or you rank at a national level, simply being on a high school sports team or playing a sport outside of school or being even captain won't really help you much at all in getting into a top college. The captain of a high school tennis team will, in the university's view, add little enhancement to the student body. Just know that you shouldn't count on a sports activity alone to get you in if you fall into this category. Here we use the sport golf as an example, and we have two categories: the golf player versus the student who plays golf. A golf player would be someone who is recruited by college for this sport, and this has the largest effect on getting you in. Also, you can be not recruited by a college team, but still have a very high level of achievement. For example, being nationally ranked or ranked in a larger state like New York or California. And this would still be considered a very impressive extracurricular activity that will have an increase in fact in getting you in. The second category is the type of athlete who plays golf. So this type of student would not be recruited by college teams and would not demonstrate a very high level of achievement. So for instance, even if you're the captain of a high school sports team or you play as a hobby or for leisure, this would be treated by admissions officers as a rather ordinary extracurricular that really wouldn't help you too much in getting into colleges. But honestly, that is not the point. If you're passionate about the sport, even if it's just a hobby, definitely pursue it, regardless of how it looks to admissions officers.